So this one might be my favorite one. So this is another video of me giving you some support in between our sessions. So let's talk about excuses. The more that I work with people, the more that they come up with excuses. And excuses will ruin a dream. It will mess up your integrity with yourself. You'll be less respected. And it becomes a habit. And so please listen up. Excuses becomes a habit because it hides a low self. So let's work on integrity. Let's work on putting skin in the game. Let's work on making it happen, and it doesn't have to be easy. Isn't that interesting? Sorry, I'm late. Then if that is true, then you're not going to be late again. Because when you say, I'm sorry, and then I'm late, or I forgot my wallet, or I'm not going to come into work today, and that is not being corrected, then you're not sorry at all for being lazy and not having accountability with your own words. I do know at times life shows up, of course. But in my profession and for my whole life, I am set, dressed, ready to go for each session. I have water, pen, paper handy. I have the camera on, lighting is good, and I am ready. Of course, one or two things have derailed me, but I probably have a 98% of being set, dressed, ready to go. Because it's important to me to show up professional and to do me exceptionally well. So people that even just show up late, what's your excuse? Or I'm sorry, I apologize. What have been your excuses? And are these excuses something that you can actually change? Sorry, I was late. It was traffic. It's like, do you know that the Bay Area has traffic? Years ago, I went to a healer and I was 7 minutes late. She was over 2 hours away from me, and so I gave myself, I thought, ample of time. In 7 minutes, she didn't care, but I cared. So I walked in, deep bow, and I says, I humbly apologize for being 7 minutes late. I owned it. I didn't give her an excuse. And I says, I can guarantee you one thing, the behavior will be changed. So sometimes I'm 15 minutes, a half an hour early, but I'd rather do that because my word is a lot. And so these excuses, do you see now that your excuses, and please write 4, 5, 6, 8 things this past week that you use as an excuse that you didn't show up strong for. And for the next couple of weeks, what I would really like for you to do is not have an excuse. You just have to own it. I'm sorry I am 15 minutes late. I take full responsibility of that. It was traffic. I had to stop and get gas. Didn't know the post office was going to be so big. No, you just chose to. Years ago, one lady came in on a Saturday and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, but I stopped at Starbucks and bought us coffee." And I looked at her and I says, I I don't drink coffee. So to see her excuse, she wanted to pull me in. And then people wonder when you have a lot of excuses why you're not accelerating in life. Well, now you know. We will work on this. Again, it is a defense mechanism, not taking responsibility of how you're showing up, hiding yourself, and then being disrespectful to others because absolutely everything you do has a reaction to somebody else. So just no excuses. Own it and then correct behavior. And that's putting on a an adult persona. And I wonder, and I will trace this back in a session, I wonder when in trauma you had to have these excuses in a younger age, 10 down, if not 7 years old down, where it was uncomfortable for you to actually show up and do, let's just say, right. So then you learn to hide in excuses. Because how you show up today, I can trace that back into childhood. Because a lot of excuses is a trauma response. And I want you to be better than that. I don't want you to buy your own excuses anymore, ad lib anymore. Because a lot of people, they have excuses already built in. And when you have excuses already built in, you're not going to be on time. It's almost impossible for you to be on time because you pre-wrote, I'm going to be late. I have 12 excuses. I can call out at any moment. And I'm going to take that list of excuses away. And I want you to relearn to be a higher you. I push my clients. I'm pushing you right now. I'm going to take away those excuses. You're going to unlearn. And then over here, you're going to learn what really will serve your adult self, your business self, your successful self, possibly even your parenting self. To upgrade yourself is to release what's not working and add what will work. I personally just signed up for a class and I told myself, I'm going to delete what I think I know so I can be completely open to new suggestions and follow through without the ego getting in the way. So thank you for listening. Please listen to this a couple times. Write down your automatic excuses, rip it up, and start owning your behavior will make your life so much more successful. Again, what I said earlier, every action that you have has a reaction to somebody else. And if you want to upscale your life, it is getting rid of excuses. And we will work on that. Trust me. It will be easy when it becomes easy. But I do understand that you need and want and deserve a lot of healing. That you didn't want to wake up one day and be the one with a lot of excuses, but you end up that way. So that's why we're going to do the work together. So thank you. I look forward to see you in a session.